Welcome, everyone, to the last week of the CRL season until playoffs, obviously. But yeah, we got week 16 here. It's a normal racetrack, as you can see here, and we're going to get straight into our matchups here. We're going to start off things with Drew versus Caleb. So we're going to have Drew in lane 2 and Caleb in lane 4. We'll start off here with Mike Wazowski versus True Blue. Let's see what's going to happen here. Drew's still looking for a spot in the playoffs here. A win could do him wonders here, but Caleb's going to start things off quick with a win over Mike Wazowski there. Looks like True Blue kind of flipped over there, but still got in there. So, looks like we got Bottleneck versus Rex next. So, looks like Rex is going to score another point. Caleb is close to sweeping Drew, which would just be insult to injury. I mean, Caleb doesn't even need any more wins. He's already in the playoffs. But if Drew loses, this could be big for a lot of people here, as there are 6 teams competing for 4 spots, and Caleb's going to complete the sweep there. So yeah, if you guys follow the Instagram account, which I recommend you should, link will be in the description, you'll know that there's 1 spot left in the West, and there are 4 spots still in the East. We're going to find out who's going to get this West spot. We could find out right here. All Landon needs is just a win over Colin here, which isn't saying much. So, because Colin is 4-11, obviously Colin's going to claim an early point there, which is just rudimentary to what we were saying. But we got Ace versus Red Force here. Landon's in lane 2, Colin's in lane 4. And Landon's easily going to take that point there. Just made it look easy against Red Force. It's going to be the last week we're going to see Colin for a little bit, because it's the last regular season week. Landon takes another point. Now, if Landon wins this, we're going to see 3 teams be eliminated all at once. We're going to see Ben, Ermine, and Braden all get eliminated right here. And, yep, there we go. Landon is going to secure a spot in the playoffs. He's going to clinch right there. He's going to get the number 4 seed. Braden, Ermine, and Ben, we will see you next season. So, just like that, 3 teams have already been eliminated. That's how tight-knit that has been here. Now, Ben Chrisman is also looking for a spot here. One of the 6 teams still looking for a spot here. If he wins this, he will clinch a spot. His seeding will be undetermined yet. There's a lot of scenarios for this Eastern Conference here. But yeah, a lot of people are hoping he loses. But, Peyton starts off quick with a first point there. Ben Chrisman in lane 2. Peyton in lane 4. Ben Chrisman ties things up with a point from Bowser. So yeah, Ben Chrisman wins here. He is going to clinch playoffs. So now Luigi versus Manta, and Manta's going to score another point for Peyton here. Peyton might run away with this one. Could be interesting. It's crazy how we see eliminated teams do so good after they get eliminated. But and Shy Guy is able to get it in there, tying things up again. Will Diddy Kong be able to finish the job against Renegade? Who knows? Ben Cressman's pretty good at these comebacks, and he does just that. It's just like that. 3 spots left in the West. 3 spots in the playoffs in general are still remaining. So Ben Cressman's going to take that next spot. Only 3 spots left. So Drew, Isaac, Alex, Brendan, and Luke are all fighting over these 3 last spots here. Ben Roth versus Alex. Alex is going to need a win here if he wants to get that last spot. So first off, we're going to have Drift versus X4. Drift is in lane 2. X4 is in lane 4. Ben Roth in lane 2. Alex in lane 4. Alex starts things off quick with a win over Drift. We got Neon versus Clockwork. 2 very, Neon type cars. Yeah, just like Clockwork. Alex is going to score another point, and he is up 2-0. Next up, we got Vampira versus Fiat. One of Ben's better cars. Beats Fiat and gets a little bit of leverage here. Ben Roth's already eliminated, so this matchup doesn't really mean too much to him, but it means a lot to anyone in the Eastern Conference. So we got Ant versus Blitz, and Blitz is able to give Alex a win. That just like that, there are only 2 spots left in the playoffs. We're going to see Isaac, Drew, Luke, and Brendan fighting over these last spots. So we're going to find out Alex is going to claim a spot in the playoffs. Now, Ben Cressman and Alex are tied for the division, so they're going to have a head-to-head face-off for their division. Who knows? We got Isaac versus Luke. This is very interesting. Isaac could clinch a spot with this win, and Luke could also clinch a spot with this win, and that would get rid of the last 2 remaining spots. So that would be interesting. Yeah, I think if Luke wins here, that's going to be Isaac and Luke both make playoffs. But if Isaac is winning, Isaac is winning. But if Isaac wins, he's going to claim the spot, and Luke is going to have to compete against multiple others for that last spot there. So we got Mustang versus Mako, and oh my gosh, what the... Are you kidding me? I feel like that's happened before. A little bit of deja vu there. Mako's going to tumble, and Luke is going to get swept. And just like that, Isaac's going to claim the division and the second remaining spot in playoffs. So just like that, there's 1 remaining spot left, and we are going to see who else is competing for it. Obviously, this matchup is not going to show anything. We got Lane versus Grant here. Grant goes off strong with Porto winning. Lane is in lane 2, and Grant is in lane 4. So yeah, next up we got Water Taxi versus Chrome. Now Grant's team is looking very strong. A win would increase morale going into the wild card here. He's going to be facing Kian in the wild card. So the number 2 seed against the number 3 seed. So, or actually, yeah, he needs the win here if he wants the number 3 seed. If he wants the number 3 seed, if not, he's going to race for the number 3 seed against Landon. But you never know. So, we got Pop versus Converse, and it looks like Converse gets revenge against his older team. He won a finals with Lane, and then it got eliminated in the second round last season. So, Grant is going to take that 3rd seed, and we will see him next week against Kian in the first round of the playoffs. So, next up, we got Ermine versus Kian, another matchup where both teams have already sealed their fate, in a good way and a bad way. I mean, Ermine's already eliminated. Kian is thriving. So if I'm Ermine here, I'm going to want to lose here to increase my draft stock. The bottom 5 teams are going to get the first 5 picks in the CRL4 draft, and the top 4 teams are going to get the last 4. So all the teams that make the conference finals this playoffs are going to get the last 4 picks. So the rest of them will be randomized, at least for now. But Ermine is in lane 2, Keen is in lane 4, Crimson is going to get it in there, but too late because Cyberpunk scored a point. See what I did there? I faked it out, We got Sullivan versus Lakitu here. Let's see if Ermine can pull ahead. He does just that. I mean, if I'm Ermine, I don't even want to win here. So, yeah, I mean, things are looking good for Kian, though, because Emu is going to dial in, and he's going to just score that there. So, yeah, the reason why the draft stock is so weird is because of the 8 new teams that are going to be introduced, which are going to be randomized into the draft order, which means, you don't want it to be completely randomized, because what if the champion gets the first overall pick? I mean, it's just, you wouldn't want that. So it keeps things balanced. But we got our last matchup. We got Brendan versus Braden. Now, Braden is already eliminated. Let's see if he wants to increase his draft stock, or if he just wants to take out Brendan with him. I mean, if Brendan wins this, he's going to compete against Drew and Luke for this number 4 spot, which is, going to be interesting. So we got Bill versus Laser. I mean, Brendan takes an early lead. Brendan's in lane 2. Braden is in lane 4. And Braden's going to score that point there. Look at that. Good for him. So, let's see what happens here. We got Mario versus Double Shot. I mean, Braden's had a pretty solid team this season, but just couldn't get results. I mean, he made playoffs last season, upset Ben Roth in the first round, got eliminated by Landon in the conference finals, and, I mean, he started off last season 0-3 and came back to make the postseason, which was pretty impressive, and Braden's going to snag a win there, so good for him. It was good seeing you, Braden, but we'll see you next season. So, yeah, Braden's going to take Brendan out with him, and that means there are only 2 teams competing for that last spot. If you'll take a look here, everyone on this board has either been eliminated or clinched except 2 teams, and that is Drew and Luke. And if you'll take a look at the rankings, they are tied. They are both 8-8. One of these teams are going to have to go 9-8, and we will find out in week 16.5. We got the battle for the number 4 seed, Luke versus Drew. Luke's going to be in lane 2, and Drew's going to be in lane 4. The battle for the Southeast, Alex versus Ben Cressman. Alex is going to be in lane 2. Ben Cressman's going to be in lane 4. It's going to be pretty interesting because we don't know the seeding of the Eastern Conference yet, because if Ben wins this race, he will be the number 1 seed. But if Alex wins this race, he'll be the number 2 seed, and Isaac will be the number 1 seed. So I guess we'll have to find out how that pans out. Tune in, because that will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night.